Welcome to TLTV, joy and pleasure celebrated in wine. I am here in the Louvre. Actually, I'm under the Louvre. I'm actually underground in the Carousel du Louvre where the wine tasting takes place, Le Grand Tasting. And here you can actually see the, let's say, upside down pyramid of the Louvre. And one of the things that is special about this particular wine event is that at this wine event you have an option of not only tasting the Grand Crus, which is very special on its own, but besides that you can choose many pre-selected wonderful wines. And actually it's a hard challenge to find a bad wine, and you get wines from Lebanon, Turkey, America, New Zealand, and of course a abundance of beautiful French wines. And I'd say welcome to TLTV, welcome to a wonderful wine adventure. Let's get started, let's taste some wonderful wines. This is pretty special. I actually found a Chinese Chardonnay, and this is Helan Mountain Special Reserve 2011 100% Chardonnay. I'll try to do some more research as the information is a little bit limited that's available right now, and my Chinese is unfortunately not up to scratch. However, nonetheless, let's have a taste of this Chinese Chardonnay. It has been in the bottle for around 4 years, and you can already see from this perspective, if you look at the actual color, has a dark hue. Look at the actual color. It's a little bit cold. Like, this is something I always say, when you do white wines, 12 degrees is better. This is a little bit too cold. It kills a lot of the aromas of the wine. But the nose is interesting. It has some, you get a little bit of lychee, interestingly enough. You get some springtime fruits, but it's quite limited because it is so cold. Acidity is interesting. Has some interesting minerality to the actual bite from the structure. There's a little bit of light toastiness to the actual wine if you take the actual palate. Has a nice chew. It's very interesting. First Chinese wine I have ever tasted. I find this interesting, very refreshing. Unfortunately served way too cold. It's an easy 82 for me. Let's move on. So the Chinese journey continues, and this is interesting now. I have a Zhong Cabernet Sauvignon Reserve 2013. Research is needed to discover why, because China is the number 10 producer in the world currently of wines. It's a growing market, and it will be interesting to see which wines are produced, and as well how the vinification is done, the harvesting techniques. As well, China has a incredibly diverse climate, and I'd say let's taste this wonderful Cabernet Sauvignon 2013, and let's see what we have here. So the nose, I'll be very honest with you, is very, very straightforward. So you get some cream, you get some berries. Licorice, you get definitely some licorice. Has a creamy chew. It's very fresh. The nose, I'll be honest with you, was not that inviting. However, in the bottle, this is very straightforward, a very simple wine to that regard. It's something you can drink every day. How do I score this as well? This is early 80s, so 80, 81. You can buy this, you definitely try it out. I think China is a country you should watch. I think a lot will happen, but I have another 8 wines to try here. So let's continue this wonderful Chinese wine journey. This is the end of Le Grand Tasting at the Louvre. It's time to basically call it a day, probably have a glass of wine. A big thank you to the organization of the Le Grand Tasting. It's been a tremendous pleasure, a wonderfully well organized wine fair with a selection of wines that is second to none. So absolutely wonderful, and I truly appreciate the actual, let's say, selection I could taste this time. And hopefully I'll see you again soon. And basically, as you can see behind me here, everybody's celebrating, everybody's really enjoying the wonderful tastings here. And I'd say time to sign off, and as always I wish you wonderful wines, wonderful food, excellent people and great wine discussion. See you again soon. Bye-bye.